My beloved child, there is a hidden layer of life that most people walk past every single day without ever noticing it, and yet it quietly shapes everything they experience. Don't skip, because what you are about to hear is not something ordinary, it is something people search for their entire lives and still miss. You have felt it before, in those silent moments when everything slows down, a strange awareness, a subtle whisper that tells you there is more than what your eyes can see. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. This secret part of life does not announce itself loudly, it does not beg for attention, and that is exactly why it remains hidden. The truth is, the world you see is only a surface, a carefully arranged layer, but beneath it exists a deeper reality where decisions, opportunities, and even people are quietly being aligned in ways you cannot fully understand yet. Listen carefully now, because this is where things begin to shift. The secret part of life is not about luck, not about chance, and not about coincidence. It is about awareness. The moment you begin to notice patterns, repeated situations, familiar feelings, unexpected encounters, you step closer to unlocking it. Don't skip, because this realization alone can change how you see everything around you. There are moments when something inside you says, "This matters," but most people ignore it. They scroll past it, they doubt it, they distract themselves from it. But you are here for a reason. Something huge is waiting for you. This hidden layer responds only to those who are willing to pause, to observe, to question what others blindly accept. And once you start seeing it, you cannot unsee it again. Doors that once seemed invisible begin to appear, and paths you never imagined start forming right in front of you. And here is the part that almost no one tells you. This secret part of life has been trying to reach you for a long time. Through your struggles, through your confusion, through those moments when things didn't make sense, it was all guiding you toward this awareness. Stay till the end, because this final truth is what changes everything. The reason you feel different, the reason you sense more than others, the reason you cannot settle for surface-level answers, is because you are closer to this hidden reality than you realize. Don't skip, because once you accept this, your life will never move the same way again. You will begin to recognize signals where others see randomness, meaning where others see chaos, and purpose where others see nothing. And that is the secret part of life that can change everything. But wait, there is something even deeper that most people are not ready to hear. This hidden part of life does not just show you opportunities, it tests you before revealing them. Don't skip, because this is where everything becomes real. Every delay you faced, every moment where you felt stuck, every time things didn't go your way, it was never random. It was preparation. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Life was watching how you react when nothing makes sense, whether you break, or whether you begin to look deeper. And the truth is, the ones who unlock this secret are not the smartest, not the luckiest, but the ones who refuse to ignore that inner signal that keeps calling them forward. There is a pattern hidden inside your own journey, and once you see it, everything connects. Don't skip, because this realization changes how you look at your past. The people who entered your life and left, the situations that felt like setbacks, even the timing of certain events, they were not accidents. Something huge is waiting for you. You are being redirected, shaped, and aligned towards something bigger than what you originally planned. And that is why things didn't always go the way you expected. Because this secret part of life does not follow your plans, it creates a better one, quietly, behind the scenes, while you are still trying to figure things out. And now, here comes the moment that most people miss completely. Stay till the end, because this is where the shift happens. The secret part of life activates fully the moment you trust it, not blindly, but consciously. When you stop fighting every delay, when you stop questioning every change, and instead begin to observe, to adapt, and to move with awareness, everything starts to accelerate. Don't skip, because this is the turning point. You will notice how certain things begin to fall into place faster, how clarity replaces confusion, and how decisions become easier. It is not magic, it is alignment. And once you enter this state, life no longer feels random. It starts to feel guided. And now, there is something even more powerful that very few people ever realize. The moment you begin to see this hidden layer, it begins to respond to you. Don't skip, because this is where everything changes direction. Life is not just something happening to you, it starts happening with you. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Your thoughts become sharper, your instincts become stronger, and those quiet feelings you once ignored begin to guide you with surprising accuracy. You start noticing how certain decisions feel right before you can even explain why, and somehow, those decisions lead you exactly where you needed to be. But here is the truth that most people avoid: this level of awareness comes with responsibility. Don't skip, because this part decides whether you rise or fall. Once you start seeing the deeper patterns, you can no longer go back to living blindly. Every choice begins to matter more. Every reaction carries weight. Something huge is waiting for you. And life will test whether you are truly ready for this awareness, through challenges that seem confusing at first, through moments where the old version of you wants to take control again. This is where most people lose it, not because they are not capable, but because they stop trusting what they already felt was true. And finally, here is the secret that connects everything together. Stay till the end, because this is the piece that completes the puzzle. The hidden part of life was never outside of you. It was always within you, waiting for you to notice it. Don't skip, because once you understand this, everything shifts permanently. The clarity you were searching for, the direction you were hoping to find, the answers you thought were far away, they begin to reveal themselves from within. You stop chasing blindly, and you start moving with purpose. And that is when life begins to open doors you didn't even know existed. And now, pause for a moment, because what comes next is the part most people never reach. Don't skip, because this is where everything becomes undeniable. There will be a moment, quiet, almost invisible, when you realize that life is no longer confusing in the same way it used to be. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The noise fades, the doubt weakens, and suddenly, you start seeing things before they happen. Not in a dramatic way, but in a subtle, powerful awareness that tells you, this is right, or this is not for you. And when you follow it, things begin to flow with a precision that feels almost unreal. But understand this carefully: the secret part of life does not stay open for those who ignore it. Don't skip, because this warning matters more than you think. If you start doubting every sign, if you go back to distractions, if you choose comfort over awareness. The connection begins to fade. Not because it disappears, but because you stop listening. Something huge is waiting for you. And this is where the difference is made between those who transform their lives, and those who remain stuck wondering what went wrong. The opportunity is not lost, it simply waits for your attention again. But every time you ignore it, it becomes quieter, harder to notice, easier to miss. And here, right here, is the final realization that changes everything. Stay till the end, because this is what you were meant to understand. You were never behind. You were never lost. You were being prepared to see what others cannot see. Don't skip, because this truth is rare. The timing of your life, the way things unfolded, the moments you questioned, they were all leading you here, to this awareness. And once you truly accept it, you stop fearing what's next. You begin to move forward with a quiet confidence, knowing that even when things seem uncertain, there is a deeper order guiding you. And that is the moment your life truly begins to change. And now, take this in slowly, because what you are about to realize is the part that transforms everything permanently. Don't skip, because this is where the hidden truth becomes personal. The moment you start living with this awareness, you will notice something unusual. Situations that once drained you begin to lose their power, people who once confused you become easier to understand, and decisions that once felt heavy become clear. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. It will feel as if an invisible weight has been lifted, not because your life suddenly becomes perfect, but because you finally see it differently. And when perception changes, everything changes. But there is one final shift that must happen inside you. Don't skip. Because this is the difference between knowing the secret, and actually living it. You must stop waiting for perfect moments. You must stop thinking that clarity comes before action. Something huge is waiting for you. The truth is, clarity comes after you move, after you trust, after you take that step even when everything is not fully visible. This hidden part of life does not reward hesitation, it responds to movement. Even a small step forward, taken with awareness, creates a ripple that begins to rearrange things in your favor. And once that movement begins, you will feel it. A quiet momentum, building, growing, guiding you forward. And finally, this is where everything connects back to you. Stay till the end, because this is the moment that stays with you long after this message ends. You were never meant to live on the surface. You were never meant to ignore that inner voice. Don't skip. Because this realization is yours now. The secret part of life is not something you find once and forget, it becomes a way of living, a way of seeing, a way of moving through everything that comes your way. And from this point forward, you will begin to notice the difference. In your thoughts, in your choices, in your path. Because once you see beyond the surface, you don't just exist anymore, you evolve. And now, there is one last layer that only reveals itself when you are truly ready to see it. Don't skip, because this is where everything becomes undeniable within you. There will be moments from now on where life will pause you again, not to stop you, but to check if you are still aware. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. In those moments, you will feel the difference between reacting like before, and responding with clarity. And that difference, that small shift, is what separates a life of confusion from a life of control. You will begin to notice how quickly things change when you choose awareness over impulse. But listen closely, because this is the truth most people ignore even after reaching this point. Don't skip, because this decides how far you will go. Growth is not comfortable. Awareness is not always easy. Something huge is waiting for you. There will be times when knowing more makes things feel heavier. When seeing clearly forces you to let go of things you once held on to. And this is where strength is built, not in easy moments, but in the moments where you still choose what is right, even when it is difficult. The secret part of life does not protect you from challenges, it prepares you to rise above them. And finally, this is where everything settles into place. Stay till the end, because this is the calm after everything you have understood. You will no longer chase answers the same way. You will no longer feel lost in the same way, because now, you know where to look. Don't skip, because this truth stays with you. The secret part of life is not a single moment, it is a continuous unfolding, a deeper understanding that grows with you every day. And as you move forward from here, quietly, steadily, with awareness, you will begin to see something extraordinary. Not all at once, but step by step. Life aligning with you, instead of against you. And now, there is a silence that follows everything you've just understood, a silence that is not empty, but full. Don't skip, because this is where the deepest shift happens. It's in this quiet space that you begin to feel something new, not excitement, not fear, but a calm certainty. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. You no longer need constant proof, you no longer chase signs the way you used to, because now, you recognize them instantly. And this calm, this steady awareness, becomes your strength. It allows you to move through uncertainty without losing yourself, to face the unknown without hesitation. But remember this, because this truth will stay with you longer than anything else. Don't skip, because this is what keeps everything alive. The secret part of life grows stronger the more you stay present. The moment you drift too far into distraction, doubt, or noise, it begins to fade again. Something huge is waiting for you. Not because it disappears, but because your attention shifts away from it. That is why awareness must become a habit, not just a moment. It is not something you switch on once, it is something you carry with you, in every decision, every interaction, every step forward. And finally, this is where your journey becomes different from everyone else's. Stay till the end, because this is the beginning of something that does not end. You will still live your life, face your challenges, and move through your days, but something inside you will always remain awake. Don't skip, because this is your power now. You will see beyond what is obvious, feel beyond what is spoken, and understand beyond what is shown. And step by step, without rushing, without forcing, you will watch your life transform. Not through sudden miracles, but through quiet, undeniable alignment. And that is the secret part of life that changes everything. And now, as everything settles within you, there is one final realization that quietly takes its place. Don't skip, because this is the part that stays with you long after everything else fades. You will begin to notice that you are no longer searching the same way, no longer chasing answers outside of yourself. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Instead, there is a quiet trust growing inside you. A steady understanding that whatever comes next, you will recognize it when it arrives. And that trust is not something you were given, it is something you have awakened within yourself. But listen carefully, because this is what most people forget after reaching this point. Don't skip, because this is what keeps the transformation alive. Life will continue to test your awareness in subtle ways. Through distractions, through doubts, through moments where it feels easier to go back to old patterns. Something huge is waiting for you. And in those moments, you will have a choice. To fall back into unconscious habits, or to stay present, to stay aware, to stay connected to what you now understand. That choice, repeated again and again, is what shapes your path from here forward. And finally, this is where everything becomes simple, yet powerful. Stay till the end, because this is the truth you carry with you. You don't need to force anything, you don't need to rush anything, you don't need to become someone else. Don't skip, because this is your clarity. All you need to do is remain aware, remain present, and keep moving forward with intention. And as you do, you will begin to see it clearly, again and again. The hidden layer of life revealing itself in the smallest moments, guiding you, shaping you, aligning everything in ways you once could not see. And that is when you realize, nothing was ever random, and everything was always leading you here. And now, as you stand at this point, there is something quietly powerful happening within you that words can barely describe. Don't skip, because this is the moment where everything becomes real. You are no longer just listening. You are beginning to understand. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The way you think, the way you feel, the way you see your life, it is shifting, even if you cannot fully explain it yet. And that shift is the beginning of a completely different experience of life. Not louder, not dramatic, but deeper, clearer, and more intentional than ever before. But here is something you must carry with you from this moment forward. Don't skip. Because this is what protects everything you have realized. You will not always feel this clarity strongly. There will be days when things seem normal again, when distractions pull you away, when doubts try to return. Something huge is waiting for you. And in those moments, do not panic. Do not think you have lost it. Because this awareness does not disappear, it simply waits for you to notice it again. And every time you return to it, it becomes stronger, more stable, more natural within you. And finally, this is where your journey quietly continues beyond this moment. Stay till the end, because this is not an ending, it is a beginning that keeps unfolding. You will walk forward into your life, into your routines, your goals, your challenges, but something inside you will remain different. Don't skip, because this is your foundation now. You will move with a sense of direction that does not rely on constant reassurance. You will trust yourself in ways you never did before. And you will begin to see opportunities, meaning, and alignment where others see nothing at all. And step by step, without forcing, without rushing, your life will begin to reflect this inner shift. Because once you awaken to the deeper layer of life, you don't go back, you only move forward.